January 2026 for the World Heavyweight Championship, but this match was dealt long before the bell rang and the rivalry began at War Games when Bron Breakker shocked the WWE Universe by pinning CM Punk clean in the middle of the ring during the chaos of the match. That single moment changed everything for both men, because for Bron it became the biggest victory of his career, and for Punk it became a humiliation he could not ignore. After War Games, Bron Breakker stopped showing respect and started speaking with challenge. He said CM Punk represented the past, a man who talked about rebellion but walked away when WWE needed him most. Bron said while Punk left, men like him stayed fighting every week, carrying the future of WWE on their backs. Bron made it clear that pinning Punk once was not enough and that he wanted to expose him on the biggest stage possible, the World Heavyweight Championship. Bron officially challenged CM Punk on Raw leading into January 2026, saying the title belonged to the future and not to a ghost from the past. He said he did not ask for opportunity, he took it, and now he was coming to take what mattered most. CM Punk responded by explaining why he returned to WWE after such a long absence. Punk said he did not come back for money or fame. He came back because wrestling still needed truth. Punk said he left years ago because his body was broken and the system tried to silence him, but time healed his body and the fire inside never died. Punk accepted the challenge because walking away again would destroy everything he stood for. From that point, the rivalry became personal. Bron ambushed Punk backstage, slamming him into crates and walls, showing no mercy. Punk responded weeks later, trapping Bron in the Anaconda vice, refusing to release until officials pulled him away. Bron called Punk fragile, Punk called Bron reckless, and the championship became secondary. On the 5th of January 2026, the bell rang and the match began with intensity. Bron used power, speed, and explosiveness, trying to overwhelm Punk early. Punk used experience, survival, and strategy to slow the pace and avoid the spear. The crowd watched the past collide with the future. Bron nearly won the match with a massive spear, but Punk survived and fought back using strikes and submissions. In the final moments, Bron charged for another spear. Punk countered and locked in the Anaconda vice. In the center of the ring, Bron fought with everything he had but had nowhere to go and was forced to submit. CM Punk retained the World Heavyweight Championship. The result proved Punk was still the best in the world and proved Bron Breakker was the future and far from finished. The rivalry did not end that night because both men left changed and the war between generations had only begun.